Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to my 100% and collectible guide for the 8th mission of Doom Eternal. It is Sentinel Prime. If you've been watching the rest of my videos, then this one is going to be very different to the others. This is essentially just a boss fight. And on the way to it, there are Codex entries. They're all very obvious. You saw that first one there, and then there's going to be one essentially as we get off the lift here. Like always, there's going to be timestamps in the description, but you're not going to miss any of these. I've done the video for the sake of having all of the missions, basically, but they're all very obvious. There are 2 secret areas that aren't even that secret. 9 Codex entries, 2 extra lives, and a Praetor suit point, and that is it. So yeah, most of this video is actually taken up with the boss fight at the end. You can see there in the top right hand corner, there's no red, there's no purple, there's no pink, there's just a yellow bar with 10 weapon points attributed to it, and that is just the boss fight. So essentially you finish this this fight and that is it. You don't need to worry about any other enemies. There's nothing else along the way. There's just these entries, these Codex entries. So if you turn left here and jump across, and then we're going to get to this first secret area. It's not really that secret. I mean, there's a glowing bright green switch that opens it up. This is the path you would take. Yeah, so there's nothing else to worry about. There's no other things. There's also the Automap, obviously. That's in every level. But yeah, this first bit is going to be done in a moment. We're just going to go up these stairs. And there's going to be one more lift. Once we've gone and got this second secret area, the lift is dead ahead there. We're just going to turn around, take a quick detour, to jump across here and get the suit points and another extra life here. And then we're going to make our way to the boss. Again, like the previous boss, there is this guy has the glowing green eyes thing going on, so you can only attack him at certain intervals, which is better. It's better than just having a bullet sponge that you can just shoot constantly. It does make you think a bit more. It is a very basic way of doing these sort of boss fights, because you are still essentially just waiting for your time to attack. There's no puzzle to it or anything like that. So we'll go towards here. There's going to be a bunch of enemies. There's obviously a gladiator, like a Colosseum stadium. The guy we're fighting, I believe, is called a gladiator. This codex is called Gladiator. So I can only presume that that is him as well. And then we're going to move. I'm just going to leave this intro in for the boss fight here, because it's pretty cool. So we want to see that. And there he is, the Gladiator. So he has 2 stages, 2 phases to his fight. I'll just mention, actually, if you are done with collectibles, if that's all you're here for, collectibles are done. There's nothing after this guy, so you're free to leave. But I'm just going to go through this boss fight for anybody who wants to know. Yes, this first fight, this first phase of the fight, he has the shield, and you cannot shoot him from the front. He is going to he's going to block everything. You have to wait for those little intervals there. You can throw grenades as well to try and get him behind him. There's a good hit, and it will stun him eventually. After taking enough damage, he will sort of stumble. Don't just wait for the green on his shield. That is not when to attack. Start attacking once his shield blinks. Not like that. You're going to see it in a second. There, it blinked. That's when you get ready to start shooting him. Because he's going to go green shortly after that, and basically hit him as hard as you can while doing this. Switching to the plasma rifle, because it's a bit quicker than the shotgun. But essentially this first bit is patience, and obviously kill these little guys with a chainsaw if you need ammo or health or whatever. And just keep strafing around him, circling. Dual shot battery level is low. I think that's the first time I've ever had that happen in a video. Yeah, I should have charged my controller. I think that literally is the first time I've ever had that happen. quite embarrassing really. I was annoyed when I saw that, but there you go. So you want to take care of him. He's always going to spawn that big brute guy. And then just continue strafing. There's the little blink, wait for it. And then we're going to run in, get another attack in. Yeah, the shield, shoot the shield does nothing. And then obviously we're going to try and top up there. Should probably use the super shotgun. Is probably the most effective weapon you can use, but you will have to get really close into him to get maximum damage out of it. But I do use the plasma's charge. That didn't go so well. So yeah, I'm making this look a lot more difficult than it is because I'm a bit more relaxed with regards to life, because I am on the easiest difficulty for the Collectibles guide purpose, but I thought I'd just leave this in for anybody who wants to see it. He's getting low now. Yeah, we're going to finish him with a super shotgun. Yeah, so you should be dashing as well, but again, I'm not bothered about my life too much. He does get pretty close actually in the second phase. So now, as you're probably going to guess, the second phase is a shieldless fight. Although he does still have a shield in a way. He's going to start spinning his axes, or I think they're axes or whatever they are. He's going to start spinning them around really quickly. It's the first thing he does now. This is still a shield. You can't shoot him now. He's just going to deflect it. But it won't just absorb the damage, it will deflect it back towards you. When he isn't spinning, you're free to hit him with everything you've got. So yeah, you can see I fired a grenade off then. I wasn't even aiming for him. So the idea with this bit, when he does this, is sort of try and do a better job than that. But you're trying to get through the gaps in the thing there. And then I'm going to go to town with the super shotgun while we've got a gap there. Wait for that. I'm going to get a bit close with life again in a second. Oh, we're getting a bit close. But yeah, it's a learning the patterns thing. You're going to have to be more patient. If you're on a higher difficulty, you are going to have to be more patient. And when he goes for attacks, is always try and dodge first rather than just blast straight into him. So you're going to see him there. He will attack. Try and do this better. No, don't jump there. There. Yeah, there. You get the idea with that. It's trying to go through the gaps essentially. Yeah. Rocket launcher is actually really good at him because you can keep the lock on. If you have the lock on, you can keep it locked on even though you can't attack him, and then just fire as soon as there's an opening, and then eventually he's going to go down. I probably shouldn't have kept this little cutscene bit in because it's probably going to get flagged by YouTube. You know what they're like. Anyway, that's it for this one. This is the end of the mission, the end of the fight. So, well, obviously he's got no face anymore. So yeah, at the end I'm going to just show you the 100% tick off. Essentially it's just the boss fight for the top right there, the bars, and then it's just the 9 Codex entries, the 2 extra lives, not that they count as 100%, and the suit point. So that was it. There's no challenges or anything for this one. Right, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.
The portal is ready. We should leave immediately.